Hey there people, Too Tall here, rocking my new Wolf Creek Saw Shop hat. Got that in the unboxing the other day. Anyway, I decided I'm going to start working on this Husqvarna 359 cylinder, and as promised, I'm going to share this with you. I don't think I'll do this in real time, I'll pause on and off, otherwise this will turn into a very lengthy video. But there's the new piston. There's the new cylinder, highway cylinder and piston kit. This is the big bore. Try to remember how many millimeters this was. I think this is the 47 millimeter. Stock 359 would be 46. I could be, oh yeah, I was gonna say I could be wrong, but I just looked on the box. It says 47 millimeter. So interesting. Let's see. This cylinder is not stamped. Sometimes they come stamped, sometimes they don't. The piston has an H cast in on the inside of the skirt, signify it's a highway. But there is no stamping other than a A. That's the only stamp mark on it. But I always like to look them over real close. This looks like a good cast. The ports are reasonably symmetrical to one another. Good chamfering. Very little to no flashing. All in all, pretty decent quality. Alright, so let's talk about what we're going to do here. I'm going to replicate what I did with the first 359 I did, which sadly I did that off camera. I didn't capture any of that. I kind of wish I had. That was just kind of a, on a whim, late one night, itching for something to do, and just dug into it and did it. I didn't really think about it. But this one we had plenty of time to think about, and so I'm sharing it with you. So let me find a pointer. So and this cylinder has a different configuration than the other one. The 359, the stock, OEM 359 cylinder has lower transfer caps. So they're just completely different. And you can peel that cap off and get in there and really manipulate how the flow of everything is working. So what we'll do is we'll get in here and we'll open these lower transfers up and get down in there as far as I can. You know, what I like to do is kind of get a funnel effect going on. Open it up wide here, and it kind of chokes down at the bottom, and it helps. I can't think of the words I'm looking for. It just helps the flow. And then we'll get down into the. I'm having a hard time pointing here. We'll get down into the upper transfers, and we'll widen those a little bit, pointing them towards the intake side of the cylinder. We're not really going to do a whole lot with the intake. I'll get in here and I'll carve a pattern. I think on that 359 I did kind of a cross hatch pattern, X's. That seemed to work really good. On other saws I've just dimpled, just done a series of offset dimples here in the throat of the intake. I will not be widening this at all, and I'm not going to be lowering. I won't be manipulating the timing numbers. I probably will do a base gasket delete, so that's gonna manipulate it by maybe a degree at the most. And then on the intake, we will we'll widen. We'll just get in here in the sides, and we'll widen that out a little bit. And we will not be taking off the roof. So usually first thing I do is I work on the piston, get that out of the way. But before I do that, I just want to sneak this piston in here and take a look. I like to look at the width of the skirts in relation to the width of the exhaust port, and I need to find a Sharpie. I get this thing in here, get it centered up. And then make a mark. Now, this has got pretty wide skirts in relation to the port. Let's see if you can see that or not. See the Sharpie marks? Yeah. Now we won't be taking it that wide at all. If we went that wide, we'd be hooking a ring. Kind of the rule of thumb I go by is not to exceed 70% of the bore diameter, and 70 is pretty wide. All right, let's get a weight on this piston. I like to get a before and after weight. Let's see if my scale will turn on. We've got 66 grams. moving around on me. Numbers bouncing. 66. All right. So we're gonna get inside and clean up these casting ridges. This is a non-windowed piston, so won't be doing anything there. I'll probably round these corners just a little bit more. They're already rounded pretty good, but we'll make them just to transition them and smooth them just a little bit more. So without further ado, let's get at it. Oh, I need to write that down. Piston 66 grams. All right. You can see in comparison one side to the other what I just did. Didn't take long at all. Alright, I'm going to pause you guys and then pop back in when I got this piston done and give you guys a lookie.